can't believe all that's on
moves
there.
very fast.
My cheeks do?
Yeah, do it again.
I have loose skin on my face. You want to see? You want to see my scary face? Happy Halloween. You want to see my scary face?
Sure.
Look away.
I think I've seen this one.
Happy Halloween.
That's actually terrifying.
I'm going to clip that.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Hey, it's Fred! Hey, Apple!
Hello and welcome to Back to the Cringe,
Where we rewind and regret. My name is Maddie.
And my name is Dylan.
And we are very excited to be here today to talk about dun, dun, dun,
The
fall.
Kind of, yeah, basically.
Autumn.
Happy October, everyone. Happy pre-spooky October.
Post-summer.
It's a weird time. I guess this is coming out pretty close to spooky season.
It is, yeah.
It's going to come out week before Halloween.
But back in the day, this time of year was essential, dare I say.
It was a big time of year for me, for you, for everybody, for a variety of reasons. So we're going to get into a few of those. We got some videos to watch.
Yep.
Mine, I know, is awful. I mean, like, I don't know. I want to judge it too quickly, but we'll see. I just have a pretty good idea of how bad mine's going to be.
Yeah.
Again, we're going in blind. Maddie's chosen some videos to show me. I've chosen a video to show Maddie.
I chose some videos that at the time that I watched these people, I like seriously wanted to be exactly like them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I think it's cringe because when I searched them on YouTube for this episode, it was like...
Was it purple?
It showed that I've watched like all of them. And I think you'll see why. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of girls at that time will relate to these videos. And there were some TikTok trends about them too, that they were like, if you watch these, you are this type of girl. And I was like, oh no, I'm getting called out.
Well, that's fun. You know, I think that there's mine, you'll know immediately. Like,
Okay.
I don't know if you have seen the specific one I chose, but you will know immediately like what it is.
Is it
and
fall
it's like,
related?
It's one we had to watch eventually. It's 100% fall related. It's
Okay.
Halloween related.
Okay.
But it's not scary. It's not spooky.
Okay.
We're just playing in theme. That's all.
Love it.
That's all I'll say. We'll watch it eventually. Before we get too far into that,
Yes.
both of us, when we were thinking about like what does fall mean? What does fall mean for like being in middle school or being in high school? The topic of dances came up.
Oh yeah.
My video has nothing to do with dances, but it is something that's very important to fall because it's around homecoming season. I'm sure a lot of people out there are had their homecomings.
Question, was homecoming only for schools that had a football team?
I don't know.
Like, is that a stupid question?
I don't know if that's a dumb question. I don't think so. I think it was for like most you. Okay, this
I
is
think it was
very
for, like,
important
every school.
context. Maddie did not go to high school.
The
in the
reason
US.
the reason I don't know this is from years like when I was a sophomore in high school in the US, I moved. Or no, sorry, freshman. I even get the years confused. So I grew up in the UK and did an international school there. So it was like just very different programming, and we didn't I didn't have a prom, I didn't have homecoming, I didn't really have a ton of dances, but I did go to a few before I moved.
Yes.
And I have stories from them. Okay, who was your first date that you had? How did you ask your first date to the dance?
The first person. Okay, so I mean, going back really far into cringe territory, there was one dance. This is middle school, so this is pre-homecoming.
Okay.
There was this dance that was like once a year, middle schoolers would go. And it was the most sought after like event of the year. You had to like buy a ticket. It was one of the first things you had to like buy a ticket to. It was like at a country club.
Wow.
And you could only buy a ticket if you were a member there. So there was like a resale.
At the country club?
Yeah, you had to be a member there. So I was not a member
Some
there.
fancy school you went to.
Well, I went to a private school in Missouri.
Okay.
And so like everybody had their country clubs. I had my not country club, but I had Old Pike Country Club, which was just up by my house. It was just a pool. That was it. But everyone had their like golf course country clubs. That was like a lot of my friends had those. And this was one of them. I don't even remember what it was called. It doesn't matter. But
what if you weren't a member? Okay, I have a lot of questions, but just keep going.
If you weren't a member and you wanted to go, you had to get a ticket. A member had to buy you a ticket,
Oh.
but that was like a total social game. You had to know like
In middle school?
yeah, big deal. Like getting a ticket was a huge fucking deal. And it was a resale thing. Like people would buy tickets for like $80 and it was like a $10 ticket or something.
Wow.
I bought 2 tickets off a girl I like. Actually, oh yeah, when I bought this ticket, this is getting too complicated middle school politics wise. But regardless, I bought it off my ex-girlfriend at the time. The one from the Crush episode who I was kissing in the stairwell.
I was gonna say, was it Stairwell?
It was Stairwell. I bought these tickets off her because she was a member of the country club, I believe.
Okay.
And getting a ticket to that event was like getting a ticket to the most exclusive middle school event of the century.
How did middle schoolers like afford those tickets? Oh, just their parents, okay.
Yeah, I would just like
okay.
I asked my parents, I was like, can I have $20 to buy 2 tickets
ticket.
off someone at school for this event?
Was it themed?
No. It was like fancy. Everyone wore their polos and their cargo shorts and went to this dance. And like if the guys and girls started dancing too close, the proctors were like walking around with their flashlights to like shine them apart.
They're like, no
people were getting
grinding.
kicked out for grinding.
Why did
it was the event of the century?
This blows my mind. So I would like grind with someone in middle school, and then like the next day in math class, I'd be like, "Hey." Like, why did I was like, that's okay in the basement of the cafeteria, but the next day in math class, I can't make eye contact with that person.
No, it's such a like relic of middle school is like people trying to grinding being like outlawed because obviously it's like weird.
It's like little kids are just like bumping their butts on people's groins. It's awful.
Insane. Absolutely unhinged. And so that place was like known for like you go there like you watch out because if you grind you're gonna get like kicked out. You'll get banned from the country club.
It's just a bunch of horny little 13-year-olds.
Who's letting them go to these dances?
You know what reminds me of those dances is those glasses that have like the lines on them. Like
I wore those to that event.
Weren't they the Kanye glasses?
Yeah, they were. I think they're Kanye. Yeah, and it was like I had like these white ones that were like the layered. You cannot see out of them at all.
No, but you feel so cool
you feel like
in them.
$1,000,000.
Yeah, you're just like 1 second, lady.
I've
arrived.
Who wants to grind?
Who wants to bump their booty on me?
Against my khaki cargos.
That's awful.
It's terrible.
Maybe we could listen to "Hey, I Heard You Were a Wild One."
No.
The song.
I'm like, hold on, guys. I can't go to the dance floor. I'm waiting for a song.
Hold on. I gotta wait till my favorite song comes on.
I can't go out there. I got my favorite song's almost gonna be on. I requested it 10 minutes ago. I'm sure he's gonna play it. I'll sit over here by the food.
The DJ's like some 30-year-old just like, fuck, man. He's like, I hate this job.
I can't play it again.
I always busted down when Teach Me How to Dougie came on.
Oh, yeah.
If that song came on, like, I was in the middle of the dance floor just being like, I know all these moves. And I was so white and so skinny.
Could you Dougie? Would you teach people how to Dougie?
Dylan, when I say I could Dougie, it was not what the Dougie actually was.
It wasn't the real Dougie.
It wasn't the real Dougie. But I was convinced that I was, like, the best dancer there.
Oh, I think everyone in middle school is. Like, even secretly. Like, I went home when Soulja, like, cranked that Soulja Boy.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I would watch YouTube videos to like learn the dance, and then would go to the middle school and just like wait for the song and be like, I know every dance move to this song.
Do you remember? You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
Yes.
You're a jerk. And you have to like skip backwards, kind of.
Yeah, but I never did the jerk. I only did the Soulja Boy.
Right. Sorry. Classy man. He's a classy man. Or there was like the SpongeBob as well.
Oh, yeah. Those were big. Those are too advanced for me.
Yeah. I would like pretend like I knew them. I didn't.
Soulja Boy was easy because it was like Superman. It's like, I know that. I know who Superman is.
You can crank it.
You can crank that. Anybody can.
Anyone can crank that. To the window, to the wall, anyone can crank it.
What about your other dance? Do you have other dance?
So I have a couple dance stories. The first things that come to mind is this one dance where the big thing about dances were like, as a girl, again, you would get ready at another girl's house.
Oh, totally.
It was like the get ready groups were very important with the social game in middle school. I guess. And it was like you would go to the house and like bring your outfit to school, and then like your mom would that mom would pick you all up, and like then you would all get ready in a bedroom and take like really bad pictures on like a Nikon camera.
Right.
And everyone would be wearing too much makeup. So my first I think I have the photo too. My first memory is like I got all my friends together to come to my house because I was like, guys, we're gonna get ready at my house. And my older sisters were like, we'll help you do your makeup and hair. Bad choice. All right? Bad motherfucking choice.
Why?
Because, especially for my friend, maybe we could blur out her name, especially for one of my specific friends, because she started to get ready, and like the makeup that we had on the table was she had like a blue necklace on, and blue braces, and so she was like blue eyeshadow, like let's just do like a little bit of blue eyeshadow. And she kept asking us, guys, is this too much? My sisters were like doing more and more and more on her until it was getting like out here. And she's like, guys, is this too much? And we were all like, oh my God, that looks amazing. We didn't know what it looked like. She gets to the dance and like literally so much blue eyeshadow with blue braces.
She's like a Smurf.
But yeah, we would just take like really bad pictures and like wear something kind of slutty, but it wasn't even slutty. Like it was like shorts that were like a little bit shorter than your uniform.
But they still passed the like knuckle test.
Exactly. Yeah, it was just so cringe. And then the second dance that I did go to was actually it was a guy from my local theater. Like, because I didn't get parts in high school, so I had to go to the community local theater.
Oh, yeah.
And he went to a different school. He went to, like, one of the big public schools called West High. And I went to, like, more of, like, a kind of private, smaller school. If this is boring, just let me know.
What? Continue.
Okay. So then I, like, go to my locker, and I open it, and there's a banana in the locker. And the banana says I would go bananas if you went to the dance with me, and I was like, but we're not having a dance. I was like, wait, what? And then like I got another banana from someone that day, and it was like it was another banana joke. It was just like it was like maybe we could split the ride home or something. It was all like banana puns. So
do you like bananas?
No, I was just like, who's giving me all these bananas? And like, we don't even have it. And wait, also hot take. I was a freshman, and he was like a junior.
Oh.
From a different school. We were theater
friends, right?
And then I forget how I figured out that it was this guy.
He didn't sign any of them?
He must have texted me and been like, did you get a lot of bananas that day? But one, how did he get in my school?
How did he get in your locker?
How did he get in my locker? How did he like...
Where's he getting these bananas?
Can I be honest? I don't know any of the answers to these questions.
You still don't?
No. I don't know how he knew anyone at my school.
What the hell?
Yeah, he must have... It's got a bush? What the hell?
He's probably... Do you think he went through the school, was like, hey,
he must have
I'm
gone
in love
through
with
like
your
a friend
freshman.
of a friend and then like put this in this freshman's locker. Long
Hey,
story
Maddie,
short,
did you get a lot of bananas today?
He was like, and I was like, yeah, was that all from you? And he's like, I'd go bananas if you'd go to this dance with me. And I was like, all right, slay, like I'll go, you know?
And you did.
I went, and it was a big deal because I was a freshman going to like this other school's dance.
Oh yeah, that's a big deal.
Huge. I didn't know the kids, and I didn't know who they were. And so we all went to Benihana, and we split an entree, soup, and salad at Benihana. And I didn't know this kid very well, so anytime I go to like a hibachi place, I think of this memory because he was like, one slurp of soup. And he would have a
salad,
soup, and then he would have a slurp, and then I would have a slurp, and he would have a slurp. I was like, "This is weird. I know no one here."
You didn't even get the like.
I didn't get my own entree.
But you didn't even get like the hibachi.
We got the hibachi too, but I think I just visually remember splitting soup with this
you remember splitting soup
that I barely
One
knew.
spoon, two
One
spoon?
spoon.
Sharing a spoon.
One spoon soup.
There's so many layers to this story. This guy, why do you think he thought he could seduce you with a banana?
I don't know, but I think it
obvious.
works because we like hooked up in the back of his car after the dance. My parents were picking me up, and they were like, They were like in the parking lot and they were texting me like, okay, like Maddie, we're outside whenever you're ready. And I was like, fuck. I was in the back of his car. Then
You were outside?
I was in his car, yeah.
So your parents are like there,
and
waiting. You're in the car.
Oh God, they were like right behind his car. And I like get out of the car.
And they're like, move it, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm trying
literally.
to pick up my daughter.
And I get out of his car and I'm like looking around like to see where my mom is. And the headlights are just like, and I'm like, I was like, hey, Mom. It's like, semi ride home.
That's awful.
So
awful.
cringe.
That's so
that's
cringe.
like that was like one of
that
my
would
only
kill
dance.
Me.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird, but
Isn't it crazy that people
nice
like
guy.
used to instill nice guy banana? He was also an orangutan. I think you forgot to mention
right.
that.
He was part ape.
He was,
but
he's like, hey, do you want to come with me to my school dance? Also, my school is a zoo.
and we only get one serving of food. So we have to split it.
He's like, and some of my friends will throw poop at you.
And people will be watching, but they'll pay for their admission.
Yeah. You're just going to be in the zoo.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the bit.
So I feel like I'm making up like how many bananas I actually received that day, but I felt like I was walking into a different class for a different like class period, and like there'd be a random person would just like be like, oh, this is for you. This is for you. This is for you. And I was like,
was this guy like following you around the school with bananas and giving them to strangers?
He must have.
How many bananas do you think you got?
Like, I really just don't remember the day enough, but I want to say like 6 or 7.
That's so many.
But you know what? But it wasn't enough for me to know what was going on.
And you had nothing, like, you and him had never joked about bananas.
No, and like
you had not like been like, I love bananas.
And we hadn't, to be honest, really been into each other either. Like, it was just kind of like, hey, like, we do theater together.
That's it.
Like, outside of school. Outside of both of our schools.
My God.
It's kind of weird. But seems like a cool guy. I don't know. He's still chilling. He's a chill dude.
The persistence, the style, I love it.
I think the randomness.
Okay, I got one more bit to do on the banana.
I fell for it.
I got one more. You did. It worked. I got one more bit to do. You're gonna be you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be the guy.
Okay, yeah, I love it. I need to mime better, I think. That wasn't believable. Can you hand it again?
The banana has writing on it. How are you not following your own story?
Fuck. Okay, do it again.
I don't even want to do this joke anymore.
I'm reading the banana.
Oh my God, say something to me.
This is really a great banana.
Am I fucking crazy? Am I fucking crazy?
I don't understand.
Am I crazy? You're supposed. Oh my God!
What?
If I'm a person and I hand you a banana, you just don't say anything. You just take it and start eating it. Play it like yourself.
Oh my God.
You are yourself. You're not just a stranger or mute. You're not a banana.
God, stop yelling at me. I thought I was me getting asked to prom and reading the written banana.
Wouldn't you say something? This joke that I have, I still am going to do it. I'm going to pull it off. It requires you saying something to me first.
What do you want me to say?
This is no longer worth it. I'm going to hand you a banana. And you're either going to, you have multiple options. You have multiple choices.
I'm going to figure it out. No, don't say it. I'm going to figure it out. Okay, hold on.
Producers are peeling over. They're dying. Peeling. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for yelling, but let's continue.
What's this banana for?
I was a
Are
monkey.
you an
That's
alien?
That's it. I'm a monkey.
Why would you take all that for that? How was I supposed to know that that's the bit you wanted to do? How was I supposed to know?
Let's get to our first video.
And here comes the first video.
Let's please watch our first video.
Should I explain like a little bit about these? Or I kind of did already. Okay, basically, these girls like so many people watch them. And now looking back, the things that they do and like the trends that they do are so cringy because it's like that just like would not happen now. Okay, we can continue.
Hey guys, it is Mare. So today I'm going to be doing a fall haul. So I'm going to show you guys my recent purchases. Well, no, actually, a lot of this stuff I actually bought in the summer because that is what I do. A lot of this stuff pertains to fall, so I'm calling it a fall haul. So we're gonna start with tops. So the first thing, the sweater I have on myself right now is new and it's from H&M. It's just a dark purple with some black specks and I just kind of cuffed the sleeves a little bit. It's just a sweater and it's comfy and I like the color, so I bought it. I'm just gonna zoom you out a little bit. Oh, wait, okay. That'll be good. Next sweaters are also from H&M. My observation is that this sweater is the color of caramel or a camel, and it's very soft. Like this sweater is like a blanket. I think I'm gonna wear this on Thanksgiving. And then I got the same style, but in a different color. It's just a light blue, like the sky. I got this blue and purpley pink colored flannel from Forever 21.
Okay, I feel
and
like
it's
that's
a very
enough.
long one.
Okay, and then should we watch the other two? Yeah, they're basically all the
How many
same.
views does this have?
When I say so many girls watch that girl.
That's a lot.
1.1 million.
That's a lot.
For
It makes me feel like, what's the point of all this effort?
like she is showing the most bland sweaters. They were like little like she's like, so I got this really
like,
cute sweater. It's like
I like her personality. She seems great.
no, and
But also, like, what is this?
no,
What is this world?
Dylan.
We have a whole podcasting set up. I have these microphones.
we could have just done this.
I
and
could have
then-
just showed my sweaters.
She would literally do like Bath and Body Works candle hauls and like smell them and tell you what they smelled like, and everyone watched them, including me. Okay, this is the next one.
Oh boy.
This is a back to school makeup tutorial by our girl, our queen, Bethany Mota.
You can take a darker color and apply that to the outer corner for a little bit more of a smoky look. And then, of course, we want to apply some pencil liner. So I'm just applying this to my waterline, just swiping that on very quickly. Just
Oh,
to give
sorry.
my
I have
eyes a
physical
little bit more
reactions to
definition.
that because Maddie pokes me in the eyes when she does mine.
Listen to the music.
Probably have to mute that.
I'm going to be skipping the eyelash curler today because sometimes I don't always have time to curl my lashes, but the Falsies mascara by Maybelline kind of has like a curled applicator, so it kind of works as an eyelash curler and a mascara in one, which is awesome, and I don't know why I just looked like that, sorry. And then for blush, I'm using my favorite blush by
apologizing?
MAC. It's just a nice, natural, peachy looking color, so just go for any color that's very natural with your skin tone. And then for lips, I totally recommend the Lip Butters by Revlon because they're super moisturizing and they come in tons of different colors. So you can just like throw this in your backpack and reapply it between classes.
That's good.
Reapply between classes? Ugh, the things girls have to do is
So-
unfair.
So then, like, I thought she was.
Wait, can we all acknowledge how much of a feminist I am cutting that old sentence? Please continue.
Sorry. All of a sudden,
Please continue. Please continue.
I need to respect how much of a feminist you are.
Continue.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm trying to say, but basically, these videos used to be the shit.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Natalie, I have a lot of sisters, as in 3, and I remember Natalie being obsessed with these girls, like these makeup girls, or like
Yes.
these outfit people.
Yes.
More than like vlog, like these like have their own like subcategory of the vloggers.
Yes, they
you
had
know?
vlogs too, especially this
Oh,
next
really?
one I'm about to show you.
Oh my God,
this
there's
next
more?
Girl, this next girl is British, and so when I got to England, I feel like I really watched her stuff to try to like blend in with British like
Right.
teenage culture. And then she would do like these vlogs, and they would be 45 minutes to an hour, and I would
What?
watch like all of them. Yeah.
Hi everybody,
She's so
as you
well
can
known.
see, this video is all of a sudden very autumnal, and that is because I am going to be doing a kind of everyday autumn makeup look.
This is a look that I've been wearing quite a lot recently, and a lot of you have been asking me how I've done it and which products I've used to do it. So I thought it would be good to do a kind of updated version, because I have actually done this video last year, and it is very, very similar. Although now I am using slightly different products. So it's kind of basically an updated autumn makeup routine. I've brought back my little autumn tree, much to Alfie's absolute horror.
Wait, when is this from?
And,
It's like
and I've got a candle lit down
2010.
here, which
I was like,
is
this
Leaves by Bath
very
and Body
high
Works,
quality.
and it smells incredible in here.
Yeah.
As you can see, I have zero
That's
makeup
all I
on
have to
right
say.
now, and I'm having a little bit of a spot crisis.
Okay, wait. So then I would just watch them.
Okay, concealer and foundation.
Just put
done.
on
It is now time to powder.
This
You wouldn't
like
be like-
drugstore
I'm
makeup.
actually gonna use the MAC Studio Fix powder. This is a
So
little
would
bit
you
more
be
of a
putting it
heavy
on at the same
coverage. I know
time?
some people
No,
that use
I
this
would just
for
watch hours of
foundation,
people putting on
but
makeup.
I just wanted to try it. I bought
Would
it the
you?
other day because so many people rave about it.
I would just watch, and this makeup
I'm
is like,
using my
if you did this
Sigma
today, you would
blush
look
brush in
crazy.
F92.
What?
Because like she has.
I want her just to look like a maple leaf at the end. Because she said it's autumn makeup. I'm hoping she's just either a giant pumpkin or a maple leaf.
It's straight up 11 minutes of the same thing. Like it's just her putting makeup on.
I just can't believe you would watch this without doing it. Like, it's a tutorial, obviously.
No, but I would just watch it just to
Okay,
learn
so
about her.
done. Just gonna put
'Cause
a
I
lip
wanted to be
highlighter
like
under my
them.
brow bone, using the little fluffy brush again, and I'm gonna use MAC's Vanilla? No, Nylon. MAC Nylon. Now it is time for my favourite bit, the lipstick. Charlotte Tilbury, Glastonbury.
Yeah.
I never stop going
Oh
on
wait,
about
look how
it.
dark this lipstick is. I definitely bought this lipstick probably because of this video. Like I would
is
wear that to
so
high school. I
dark.
would try to do my makeup like this to high school in England, and it would be like a full face of makeup to school. Yeah,
This is a lot of makeup.
I would wear
I do
that.
think that if you're not used to wearing a dark lipstick, it is really good to use a lip liner because it is quite a dark colour. However, I reckon I could probably put that on in the dark because I put it on so much, so I'm kind of used to doing it. But if you struggle a little bit with darker colours, I would recommend using a
That's
lip liner
basically it.
first.
Just
Or
don't
using a
pause it.
lip brush
So
and kind
to
of
school
just
in
dabbing it.
England, when I got there, I realized how little makeup I wear because I got there and like everyone looked older to me.
Because they all wore makeup.
'Cause they
It was a
all-
big,
yeah.
more makeup over there.
Huge, like like it was caked foundation and like tons of lipstick, and I would like do my makeup in the library to like fit in, and then I would watch those to try to do it correctly.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of.
I mean, it obviously worked. The viewers have probably noticed. You are very good at doing makeup.
I don't do it like that
But
anymore.
you're very good at it.
I like doing it on Friends, I do have to say, but it's like. I wouldn't watch those even because I like doing makeup. I would just watch those to be like, well, how do I be like a girl? How do I be a girl in high school?
Whoa. Well, that's like honestly like how YouTube is shapes so much of, oh my God, the dogs are going crazy.
She did.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never watched like a makeup tutorial, but also like clothes, the clothing stuff never really transcended to the guys.
Yeah, there's
It also
clothing
explains why I
ones.
have absolutely no sense of style.
There's like get ready for dances with me. There's get ready for summer. There's like all these types of things that these girls would do, and just even weird shit that they would buy. Like they'd be like, so today I bought this notebook or this hand sanitizer and I love it because blah blah blah. It was the first like product sale video, if that makes sense, because
Right.
TikTok now is like the 5 things you need to start your blah 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 blah, and like TikTok will make like a 30-second video. This was like the first thing of those ever.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Like the brand deals and
Brand
everything that would
deals,
come
yeah.
from like doing makeup.
Or
is,
like get
huge.
this L'Oreal lipstick, and it's so cute, and then
It's like linked.
yeah, or they would like link it all or tag it all. Crazy. And
That's wild.
they're all still doing that, I think.
Oh,
these-
really?
these
It's like
people.
these are like concurrent
Yeah.
channels.
I think, I don't know. But
I believe it. It's a career.
if you look at the comments, they're like, I did this, I watched this, I did this, like we all
Wow.
loved these videos. It was crazy.
That is wild. What a little corner of YouTube I've never
pranced
seen.
around.
Never danced around it.
No,
I'll be honest.
and you know what? Why would you?
Why would I? Maybe I'd learn a little bit more
Maybe
about
one
myself.
day Oh, I have an idea for the pod. Maybe one day I'll do the makeup routine on you.
Sure. I think I'd look beautiful.
Stunning.
I want autumn, but I want to look like a maple leaf.
Well, that or a pumpkin.
Or a pumpkin man.
Just like that guy next to you. Ah! What's your video?
Oh, my video. In a rapid change of speed from your video.
Nice.
Literally and thematically.
Okay. I thought it was like back to school. But you know what? This works too.
This is not back to school.
I'm Fred. And Mom, I'm not using your camera. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm Fred. And I'm gonna be a wizard for Halloween. The reason I'm wearing a witch hat is because my mom was a witch yesterday. Last year. And I wanted to be a wizard this year. Gee, we don't have that much money, so she said that I have to wear this witch hat to save a few bucks. Yeah, and something else. I can't go trick-or-treating even if it's Halloween because my mom, she went out with some friends to a Halloween party and she left me home alone and she said I can't leave the house. So I'm just sitting here and she left a few minutes ago and she told me I can't use her camera. But I'm doing it anyway. Oh yeah, I'm pretty bored and it's Halloween. So, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I can kill a few hours playing PlayStation. I'm gonna go play PlayStation. Go! Freaking stupid! I broke the PlayStation. So, I don't know what I'm gonna tell my mom when she gets home. Yeah, well, about the PlayStation. My mom took me to our school counselor a few times. She, said, I have temper problems. But I don't!
What's that? What's it showing?
Oh my god.
What's the god there?
I think I broke my mom's camera. She's gonna be so mad at me. What am I supposed to tell her now? PlayStation's broke, and so is the camera. Frickin' damn it. Frickin'.
Remember, freaking was such a big word.
I think because of Fred. Wait, what is going on?
Did you guys see that freaking idiot? He was so creepy looking.
What?
What's
This is
that?
freaking scary. This is really freaking stupid scary. I'm scared. Okay, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to wipe my nose.
That one got me.
My mom said she'd be home somewhere around, I think she said about 4 o'clock. So she'll be home pretty soon. Let's just waste the time. Tick, tock. She's gonna be home soon. Tick, tock. Yeah, she's gonna be home soon. Tick, tock. She's gonna be home soon. Yeah, wow. Wow. Tick, tock. She's gonna be home soon. Tick, tock.
I'm losing
She'll
brain
be here
cells
soon.
by the second.
Wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow. Tick, tock. She's gonna be home
Keeps
soon.
going.
God, I hope this is
She'll
the rest of
be
the
here
video.
soon. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, wow. Wow. Yeah. I said, yeah.
Period.
She should be home anytime now.
Fred, I'm home, and I'm really drunk.
Okay, Mom.
Hi, Fred. It was a big party. Yeah.
It's his mom.
Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of alcoholic beverages, and I don't wanna make you turn into a freaking alcoholic, freaking stupid idiot
Something
like
more
me when you
deep-seated
grow
is
up.
happening here.
So, yeah, get to bed. I don't want to influence you to, like, drink beer when you're older.
But Mom, I wasted my whole Halloween sitting here. Don't you, want to have a party or something of our own?
Okay, let's party.
Oh my god, his little pajama pants. bit of research?
I am so stunned.
How much money did Fred get when he was young? Like, per video?
I don't know, but I know he was the first YouTube channel to reach 1 million subscribers.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's like OG YouTube. And also, okay, first of all, shockingly, some of it was still kind of funny.
I was going to say...
You laughed. I laughed like genuinely at
I
some of it.
genuinely laughed when he was like, I forgot what it was, but he was like, I'm scared.
I was honestly, for some of it, I was less cringed out and more like shocked.
Also, kind of great comedic timing.
Great comedic timing.
For a young kid.
Yes, great comedic timing. And I also thought like darker themes.
Darker themes.
Like willing to play with darker themes.
For sure. And definitely like knew how to edit. Like,
yeah, knew how to edit, knew how to play.
Sometimes funny.
Yeah, some of it was funny. A lot of it was not, but some of it was funny.
What about the mom just like, I was like, something layered is happening here.
Well, yeah, it's like about the mom's going out to get drunk. He's not allowed to leave the house on Halloween.
They don't have enough money for a costume.
There's like something meta too about the videos, you know, like it's like a comment. Like it's very, very meta in some weird ways.
Also, how many hours do you think it took for him? Like
a while.
So long to
I bet
make
there's
that
so
video.
many outtakes.
Oh my God.
He has so much control over his face. How does he make that face? How does he make that cry face?
He made great face, like funny faces.
Can you make I don't think I can make the cry face. It was like
yeah. I'm not even
was
gonna
that
try.
it?
I think it was that.
Was that pretty close? I don't know.
I think that was pretty good.
It was really a talent of his.
His lips like really just kind of went out.
It was like he literally made like a cartoon like cube shape
with his mouth.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's kind of like,
hey, that's pretty cool actually.
Jim Carrey. Do you know Jim Carrey would just sit in the mirror and like try to move every little piece of his face for
is that true?
Hours each day? Yeah,
just so he could have more
just
control.
Like, yeah,
he does have like crazy control.
Yes,
like the Grinch, the big smile.
The Grinch is the best. I
love well, we will be talking about the Grinch in December.
I think that might be my favorite Christmas movie.
We can talk about that early. Do you think that's your favorite Christmas movie?
Sorry to talk about it now. I'm just genuinely talking about it with you.
Thank you for apologizing.
Sorry, Dylan.
No. My favorite, you know, I might say the Grinch also for Christmas. I love the Grinch.
But that's another podcast.
That's another podcast. But let's talk about our favorite Halloween movies. Did we do that? In the episode that we definitely are filming after this one?
Yeah, we definitely
We talked about our favorite Halloween movies? We did.
Did you ever go to like a scary haunted house with like a date?
Yeah.
How did it go?
I went to this thing in Missouri called The Haunt. You know, it's a lot like Halloween Horror Nights or Not Scary Farm. It's very similar. It's at our place called Worlds of Fun.
Worlds of Fun.
And I would go to The Haunt every year. I was like obsessed with it. I would go multiple times a year. I'd buy a seasonal pass.
What?
And I would try and go as many weekends as I could.
Was it the same like thing every time? Why'd you have to get a seasonal pass?
Like every weekend? Yeah, it was always the same. I just loved going. Like I would go hang out in like the scare zones. I just loved watching people get scared. And I would pretend I did the middle school thing where like you pretend not to be scared so they don't scare you anymore. And I was always like petrified. I was horrified.
Yeah.
And if I tried to do that now, like I'm such a scaredy cat now. I still go to Halloween Horror Nights and I like scream my head off.
Really?
Oh yeah. I have to run. I hide behind Maddie.
I really want to go. I want to go still.
We should go.
Someone here.
I know someone here doesn't want to go. That's not on camera. But yeah. So basically, I would go to the Haunt. So I kind of like was very familiar with it.
Bring a date.
And me and my friend were like, we should start inviting girls to go with us. Because it was like me and my friend would go all the time. We would buy seasonal passes and we would go every weekend. And so we're like, we should invite like girls to go. See if they like, show them how like not scared we are. And little did I know that like the girls didn't want to hang out in like the scare zones, which are like the walkthrough zones.
Yeah.
Because those aren't very scary, which is why I never got like super scared in them and I could pretend. Because people just come out of the smoke. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like those kind of areas. It's basically like
hay maze. Is it like
there
a maze
is a hay
area?
maze area?
Okay.
So basically, a scare zone is just like an open area that's like from point A to point B, and it's like filled with like mist.
And actors.
And there's actors like hidden about. There was a big guy in a ghillie suit who would hide as a plant. And like people would just like come out of nowhere and scare you and then go away into the mist.
Ooh.
And then there's designated haunted houses. So the scare zones connect to the haunted houses.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Pretty
now?
wild. Yeah.
The girls we brought wanted to go to the haunted houses. And I had never been in a haunted. I literally
went to the scare zone?
I would just go to the scare zones. And I was so scared because my friend ran ahead and told all the actors in the haunted house my name.
No way.
So he would go ahead and be like, Dylan's coming. Dylan, this kid's name is Dylan. And I was with like a girl. And they would literally jump out from the ceiling and the walls and be like, Dylan, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my God.
And I would like be like,
That's
lose it.
Crazy.
So that was like, obviously, I mean, I think, you know what? That was the same girl. But it didn't impress anybody because I was scared shitless.
She must have been like, wow, they know his name here.
She's like, he's famous amongst these
ghouls.
These ghouls and goblins. But yeah, so that's my big haunted house story.
Big man on campus over here.
I would but I would go. I loved haunted houses. I still do. I love the thrill of being scared.
Yeah, I think because I am a performer that like when I go, I'm like everyone's just like doing a gig.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
It is when you break the immersion, they're not scary.
Right, but when you really let yourself get into it, it's like
when you let yourself like not believe that they're gonna hurt you, but like fall into the atmosphere. And then you can get scared. That's like where it's the most fun to me. Because like obviously like if the scarer sticks around for too long, you're like, I know your real name's George.
Billy.
I know you're not a big pig. There's people with like wait. So okay, have you ever been to a haunted house?
Well, the thing about me is that
you have not.
I talk a big game. I think I would be like, yeah, they'd be all actors, but I'd get there and I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm fucking good. I don't want to be here.
Wait, you've never been
to... Does anybody want a corn dog? Because I'll get corn dogs all night for everyone, and I'll just wait in line so we don't have to do this.
Wait, so you actually have never been to a single one?
Okay, so... Have I? I have.
You would know. Have you been to a haunted house?
I've been to, I think, like one or two. But there's a story where my mom... and my best friend's mom were like, let's bring our kids to a haunted house. Like, that'll be a fun thing to do. There was one in where it was from called Nightmare on 13th. And it was always like everyone cool would go to Nightmare on 13th and like get scared. And like all the teenagers would go.
Ours was called The Beast.
The Beast. Nightmare on 13th. And it was on like 13th Street.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Spooky.
But all the cool kids would go. And so my mom was like, okay, like let's bring our kids to a haunted house. That'll be fun. I made it to the line, and then I started crying. And
Did
I
they
was
have
like,
actors out in line?
Yeah, like there was like a werewolf, there was like a guy on stilts, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I was like, I like literally teared up, and I was like, I gotta go home. Mom, I don't want to do this. I gotta go home. I think I was probably like 12.
Oh, brutal.
I know, it was brutal too, but it was my friends, and so I was like, I don't have to like impress anyone right now. So yeah, I just like didn't even go in.
Oh. I really wanted to be a scare actor when I was younger, during just for the holiday season.
Yeah.
But they always went to like people who worked in the park, and I was like, I'm not willing to work in
a park just to be a scare actor.
Just for the whole year. Like I have to work there through the summer, and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
There was also a time where this girl had a birthday party in middle school, and I really wanted to be friends with everyone, and it was a ghost tour bus for her birthday party.
Awesome.
No, it was not awesome. And it would take you
on... Was it like ghost hunting tour?
Yeah. For her birthday. And I was like so scared. And I remember they taught me this thing and I did it for like, I think I just like implemented it into my OCD. But they told me that if your shoes are facing like this way in front of your bed, ghosts will know that you're not, they won't know if you're in bed or out of bed. Which is the most stupid thing ever. And sometimes I still move my shoes to not face towards my bed to do this.
If only the girls in The Exorcist knew that.
Like,
Where the hell is she? Her shoes are facing both directions. How am I supposed to haunt this girl?
How am I supposed to know where they went?
That's so funny.
Yeah, and it was just like a weird thing. I think they just told it to kids to like make sure that they weren't sued. They had like a way to protect against the ghost or something. But yeah, They were like, if your shoes are this way, the energy, they won't know which way you're at. So for years, and I mean years, I literally put my shoes like this in my bed, like next to my bed.
Do you still get like a little impulse to do it?
All the time.
Oh, really?
Literally all the time.
If your shoes are near your bed, you'll be like, I feel like I should probably reverse them in case there's going to be a ghost here.
Before I go to sleep, I should probably reverse them.
Guys, just so you know, you can sleep over in my bed, but everybody has to turn their shoes inversely.
Everyone has to. One shoe has to face the bed. One shoe has to face the door. Sorry,
because I don't want the ghost. I don't want the ghost to know where we are.
I don't make the rules. The ghosts do. So yeah, that's.
I'm
weird
really
memory.
scared that a ghost is going to come in this bed. Can you please switch one of your shoes around?
It's just the shoes that will save it. So stupid, but yeah. So I talk a big game. Probably wouldn't go to many horror houses.
Well, we got to go together, and we got to put one of those GoPros that's like in front of our faces.
We would look like the biggest dorks ever.
We're going to a haunted house. We'll report back in November if we did end up going to one together.
Terrified.
Maddie's boyfriend does not want to go. Adamant about it. My fiance loves them. I will go. I love them, but I will get very, very scared.
I will get the snacks in line while you guys go in the house.
You have to. If you're gonna, you gotta go. I feel like you'd have a great time.
Yeah, I probably would have fun.
Yeah.
I'd have fun. We'll go. Any other fall stories for you, Dylan?
Do you ever feel bad for like ugly pumpkins? Like still? I did when I was younger and I still do. So I pick them now.
Like the ugly pumpkin or like an ugly carved pumpkin?
No, like an ugly like a pumpkin that's got like too many things going on.
Oh, he's got like a lot of warts or something.
He's got like a lot of warts. He's like really like beat up on one side. It's like, oh, he was on the truck on the bottom.
Dude.
Like I want to take those and be like, oh, come on, let's come on with me, man.
Like a
Nobody's
rescue
gonna
dog
pick you.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Like just like be like, hey, nobody's taking you home, buddy. I'll get you. Don't worry. I'll foster you for now.
I'll spend the $9.99. I'll do it.
Yeah. They should give me those ones. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The ugly pumpkins.
They are, and some of them are really ugly.
Some of them are messed up.
Yeah, you want I always like the little ones.
You like the little pumpkins? You don't carve?
I like to carve, but I liked the smaller, more like perfectly spherical.
Oh,
pumpkin.
like a nice, like that pumpkin behind you over there.
Yeah, like
something
those
like that.
little
That's
like
not real,
baby
obviously,
pumpkins. They were cute.
Yeah. I haven't carved a pumpkin in a long time.
Carved a pumpkin last year.
You did?
I did. Yeah.
Wait, maybe I did. You know what I just realized when I say a long time? It's because it only happens once a year.
It's because you only do.
Hey, let's
like,
bring
in
pumpkin
the fall.
patches around all year long.
I vote for the year-round pumpkin patch.
This is dumb. What did I get us into this weird hole? Actually, this does tie into what I said earlier, how I wanted to be a scare actor.
Okay.
When I was younger, I was like probably like 12 or 13, 14 around then. I don't even know if I could legally work as a scare actor, so that dream was dead on arrival.
Long gone.
So instead, what I would do is I would dress up in a Halloween costume that covered my whole face.
Right.
And I would pretend to be a statue outside my house.
Just alone.
Alone. Like next to the actual... My parents loved decorating for Halloween.
Okay.
So we always had a bunch of shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
And like actual statues. And I would stand like next to the statues and like scare kids that would run up. And I would say probably 90% of the time, they knew I was there.
Oh, no.
Because it was like... It just looks like a little boy.
So you're like this?
Like all the others...
And all the kids are like...
Like, I think he's trying to be a statue. We have to...
And you're like this? You're like...
Come get candy.
Or they like try to get the candy and you're like, no. And they're like, why is that guy sitting there? Please do an imitation of yourself as a statue.
I think I would do this a lot. Because I would always sit on my porch. I'd sit like this. But also, it's so funny to me now. I was sitting. Because if I was standing, I'd be like, trying to hold my arms out as the shakiest statue, unable to.
Been like,
oh God. Oh God.
So they're just like, who's that guy sitting there?
Yeah, and it also like so clear that I'm not a statue because all the statues are like the size of
Like-
regular men or like skeletons.
You're like,
And I'm like a
little pipsqueak.
tiny little boy in like a Dementor mask sitting there like this. And they can be like, ah! And it worked.
Would they be like,
They would scream. So some of them that would get scared would generally scream, and I'd get this rush that I have yet to feel. That I've still chased to this day.
I can't wait till you have your own house one day and you recreate this as like a grown
every
man.
child coming to my door.
Honestly, that's kind of messed up. I don't know if a grown man should sit at his door and go,
Well, people do that. People do that. I would
Yeah.
always, there was always so much fear that would run through me when I would go to other people's houses and I would see these statues. I'm like, one of them's real. I was like, and I know one of them's real because I do that too.
Halloween is weird. Like you just go to people's doorsteps and ask for candy.
It's awesome. It's the best day ever.
It's questionable, and I don't trust it as much now that we get older and older.
You have those neighborhoods when you were a kid. You went trick-or-treating as a kid, I assume.
Yeah.
You have those neighborhoods that have like the big candy bars.
Yeah. And I would bring like an entire pillowcase and then I would just drag it all. But you're going to think I'm such a goody two-shoes. I wouldn't eat any of my Halloween candy. I would donate it to children's hospitals.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
didn't.
I would keep like a couple pieces and then I would donate it.
That's super nice. I love that about you.
It was a nice tradition.
I love that for you is what I almost said. I love that about you.
Chad just called me a nerd, but
No,
it's
that is
fine.
not a nerd. I think that's super nice.
You know what it is? I
and
think
very
my mom
wholesome.
always had candy out, so candy for me wasn't like, yeah. It was just kind of like, eh.
Yeah.
Like she always had candy. We had
My
candy in
parents did
every
too.
drawer. Like,
But I earned this. I earned this candy, and I'm not gonna share it with anybody.
I would keep the good ones. I would keep like maybe
You would give the bad ones to the hospital.
like what they get. They'd
You
get
would donate
Maltesers.
1,000
No, wait,
Nutter
what is it?
Butters.
Nutter Butters. Or what's that one? Malt balls? Wait.
Mars bars.
No.
Malt
Tootsie Rolls. Maltesers.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, here comes Maddie,
With their fucking
bringing her garbage
Maltesers. I'm
candy."
like, here, guys.
You're like, "Sorry, there's a few wrappers in there too." No, that's really nice that you did that, and I didn't. So sorry.
Nice.
Didn't know that was an option.
I think also I just didn't want that much candy as a kid.
Oh, I did.
You
I would
did.
trade with my
You
sisters.
just
Like we
wanted
would trade
sugar.
candies. I wanted the sugar rush. I would eat it for months.
Months?
Yeah, it would be going bad by the time I was done eating it. And then it was time for another Halloween.
Hell yeah. Go hard or go home.
Go hard or go home. Stock up for the year like a chipmunk.
Like a chipmunk. Keep it in my sock drawer.
I'll keep it
just
in my
case
sock.
for
I keep my
emergencies.
special ones in my sock drawer, and I keep my shoes reversed.
Always keep the shoes reversed. The ghosts will never get you.
Well, what a lovely time.
What a good time.
What a great time.
That was lovely.
Lovely.
Nice little way to bring in the fall.
We talked about bananas. We talked about dances. We talked about Fred. We talked about makeup. We talked about candy.
We talked about Dylan on his porch.
Scaring the boys and girls.
Scaring our little kids.
And if you go out trick-or-treating, know that I might be hiding as one of the porch people.
Help.
Help.
And that's all we got for you guys.
That's all we got.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
See ya.
Bye.